I've heard all the arguments and defenses for Sanji's perv gag, and to be honest, none of them make any sense. Spoilers up to Wano. If you're not caught up, come back when you are. A lot of people like to defend Sanji's perv gag by saying that it's a conflict within his character where he has the chivalry and then he has the perv stuff. And while yes, that is true, that is a conflict within his character, the whole point of having a character conflict is to have some kind of growth or outcome of it. And Sanji has had ample opportunity for that growth. He had all the time in Thriller Bark to see that, hey, maybe perving on women is kinda bad. He had another opportunity in Fishman Island where him being a perv got them into danger. That should have told him, hey, maybe I should chill. Then again in Whole Cake Island where Pudding genuinely fell in love with him because he wasn't being a perv, he was just being kind. And that could have opened his eyes again to the idea that, hey, maybe women wouldn't feel weird around me if I wasn't a weird perv. And then again in Wano when he was fighting Queen, who turns out is also a sex pest. I've also heard people say that it's just a gag, it's supposed to be funny, and my counter to that is that it's not very funny. One Piece is genuinely really funny, and it always feels a little strange when it has to default to using perv gags for characters like Brook and Sanji when it's just not very funny and borders on really creepy, especially when it's with Nami and Robin. Because it's one thing to be pervy and creepy to strangers, it's another thing to be pervy and creepy to the other Straw Hats who actively live with you on the same boat. That's advanced levels of creepy. Unfortunately, Sanji's never gonna leave my top 5 Straw Hats. I've just committed way too much to the character, but I also know that Oda might not ever take the perv gag thing away, but he would also be an infinitely better character without it.